Hi, I'm Shelley Paulette Galpin, and I am the founding director of Locust Riding Center. We started this organization in 2005, and we have developed into a community nonprofit organization that specializes in equine-assisted therapies and equine-assisted learning for personal development. Throughout the years, we have seen a lot of growth where we initially started as a riding lesson program, but in the riding lesson programs, we were seeing that there is such a powerful way to reach out to kids. Our mission has become to educate, enrich, and empower young people to reach their full potential, and we do that by connecting people with horses. Horses are just so magnificent. Everybody wants to make friends with a horse. And when the kids come here and start to connect with them, we're just seeing really beautiful relationships develop. So it just goes so much more beyond learning how to ride a horse, but actually learning how to develop a relationship, learning how to care for and take responsibility for these animals.
My name is Hannah Levine. I'm 17 years old and I'm a working student here at Locust Lane. So it was around middle school when I was being picked on, and I remember going to my counselor and talking to her about it. I wasn't much into talking about how I felt. It's changed now. I talk about how I feel a lot. You can talk to the horses. They won't tell anybody. They don't care what you look like, what you smell like. And it's crazy to think how far I've come from when I was younger to now.
Hello, my name is Lise. I am Hannah's mom, and my role here at Locust Lane Riding Center is I am the assistant director. I came to Locust Lane about 4 years ago with Hannah. It was an attempt for us to help her. She was in a not so great place at the time, and both emotionally and struggling academically. So she herself had actually suggested I would like to take horseback riding lessons. I had searched numerous places, went to visit a few barns, and somebody had given me Shelley's name and to call Locust Lane Riding Center. I did. This sweet voice on the other end answered and said, "Bring your daughter, and we will see where it goes from there." When Hannah showed up here, she wouldn't look at Shelley. She wouldn't speak. She was very quiet. She was very reserved. So we were a little concerned about how it might proceed, but it is just truly amazing to see where she's come. As a parent, sorry, I get emotional. As a parent, it's very hard because you want to help your child. You want to see them grow, and you want to see everything that they can become. And I knew how she was at home, and I knew what she could be. And just to see how amazing, just from being with the horses, and Shelley's patience with her and understanding what she needed has just been amazing. So this child that, for lack of a better description, couldn't place her own order at McDonald's because she was just fearful and didn't have confidence, has now grown into this beautiful young woman that is now mentoring other kids who were in that same dark place that she was. So it just truly has been inspiring, and when I came here, I was just a parent bringing a child for help, and I so could see what was happening here and what was happening with Hannah, and it affected our whole family, my husband, her brother. We all saw amazing changes in her, in ourselves, so much so that when Shelley was looking for an assistant director, I raised my hand and said, "Me, I want to do this. I want to be part of this. I want to give other parents the opportunity to cry tears of joy instead of tears of frustration and sadness." She was a kid. You like to wear like sweatpants every day to school, right?
Yeah,
That was your
I went
thing.
through that thing with that phase where I wore
Right.
all black and
Yeah.
sweatpants.
So, but here the horses didn't matter what you wore, right?
Nope.
And then as your riding grew, your confidence grew. And then you started laughing, and I think through the
Fun.
Right, and through the horses you met friends.
And then even at high school, when I was in high school, things improved and got a lot better, met some people, hung out, talked, had sleepovers, tons of sleepovers. But
And I got to hear you laugh. Like, that's the one thing as a mom. I wanted to hear you laugh with other kids and other friends. And I think, just being involved all around here is amazing.
Yeah, it changes, yeah.
So Locust Lane Riding Center is a nonprofit organization, and we have a lot of need. Part of our organization is horses. We have 32 horses on the farm, and each one of those horses is used in our programs in some way. Many of our horses have been donated to us because they're outcasts. Someone have owned them and suddenly were unable to care for them, or they're aged and they needed to be retired. So we take on all kinds of outcasts, and it actually becomes a very powerful way to partner young people who are seeing themselves as outcasts with horses that have been outcast. And then, they develop these relationships, and it's so encouraging. All of our programs, from our lessons, our therapy, our therapeutic horseback riding, our camps, are offered free of charge to people who can't afford it. And it's really important because I want to make activities involving horses available to everyone who will benefit, regardless of their ability to pay. So we need money for scholarship programs for people to be able to attend our programs. Also, at the end of the summer, when our camps are over, we are going to be losing the facility from where we now operate. Our location that we have occupied for 11 years is being sold at auction. So we are moving, and we're taking our operations to another farm in the Coatesville area. However, we are going to be leaving our facility, which includes an indoor riding arena with lights, which is really the jewel in our crown, because it enables us to do the work that we do no matter what kind of weather we're having, no matter how dark it is. It gives us shade from the heat in summer. So we're going to be losing that. We're losing our barn, and we're going to a farm basically that has nothing there but land. So we have an extreme need of financial support that will help us with new fencing, that will help us with renovations to the barn, and that will help us to construct some sort of riding arena, hopefully even maybe another lighted indoor arena. So we knew from the very beginning, when we found out that the property was going to be sold, that we weren't going to just disappear, because the work that we do here is so valuable, and we see so much evidence of the need for it, that it wasn't an option to just quit. And we talk all the time here about being resilient and overcoming. One of the themes here is rising above, and it's interesting because every single time when you set out to make a difference, it seems like you're tested. And I felt like, well, you're constantly telling these kids that to dream big and to trust God for big things and to never give up. And now we have an opportunity to just practice what we preach. So we're looking forward to the move, really, and just trusting that our need will be met. We don't have any idea how. We don't know the logistics of it, but we believe in the work, and we know that our needs will be provided for. So we're hoping that the right people will come along and just join forces with us to help continue the mission of Locust Lane.